What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another experiment on Madden 22, and of course, this is an experiment we've done in years past, but we now officially have those 17-game seasons, well, 17-game regular seasons. Obviously, we still have the playoffs and all that, but we want to see if we can get a receiver to 3,000 yards in one season. Of course, we have seen 1,900-yard season so far, just in normal sim with normal rosters, but we're going to try to see if we can get rid of the tight end and wide receiver position and see if Tyreek, as the only guy to catch the ball, can get to 3,000. Of course, not the best ratings in the world, but the Chiefs do have the best playbook for this, so of course, they're going to be the featured team here. And I wonder if it's actually possible. We're going to try a few things, unless, of course, we just nail it right away, then forget about it. But we're going to first just try no wide receivers or tight ends, which I think the game is going to give us a base set of players anyways. As you can see here, Michael Burton, backup tight end, is actually a tackle. And then our two backup wide receivers are a number 2 wide receiver and Chad Henne, the quarterback. They're actually forcing the quarterback on. Both quarterbacks, actually. I'm really curious to see, would they put defenders in if we actually got rid of Chad Henne and that other guy? And, oh, okay, so they're actually going to say empty. Now, that's even better. I will take it that way, and we will, of course, sign some backups elsewhere. We should also get rid of the freaking fullback as well. I don't think the running backs, that's what I would assume, though, the running backs would play. So we're going to get no fullback either. The tackles pretty much have to play. So the tight end will always have a position, unless we get rid of the backups as well. Let's try that too. Like, I don't think they're going to be able to start the starting lineman at tight end, right? Like, you can't play two positions. Of course, it's going to result in the defense having, like, all the players in the world. But let's try a few things. We'll try this, and we'll see if we can do it. And then we're going to bump some players' overalls and see if that changes it, because, you know, it'd be nice to keep this as clean as possible. I know we have, it's really weird to have no players, but at least we're not changing any ratings or anything. Like, all of this is something you could do in a franchise league unless you have a limit on how many players you must have, but obviously there'd be no point in doing that anyways. But just saying, trying to keep it as fair as possible. And yeah, I wonder what happens now. So no backups. What is the receiving options looking like? Come on, why didn't you just bring me back to the damn adjust lineup screen? And hopefully there's no one there, and there is absolutely no one there. That's what I like to see. But now the problem is, once again, you have to sign a bunch of defenders. Otherwise, they're going to just autofill, even if autofill's off. So, unfortunately, which, I mean, is kind of exposing the game's coding a little bit, we simmed one game, and literally all of the receiving players that we released were undone and brought right back into the lineup, which is absolutely strange. There must be something in the game that auto overwrites any specialty situation. Now, I will say we are absolutely going full brain dead mode, so I'm not gonna say that it's the most dumb feature in the world, but it is kind of strange. It'd be really interesting to see what would happen if we actually had 2 users in here. I have no friends to do this with, unfortunately, but if you had 2 users in here, release those players, sign them, and then maybe that would actually work. I'm not sure, but I suppose I could just use a second account and join the franchise, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's actually take a look at the numbers. I'm not going to do this every time, but so it doesn't actually matter. They instantly did it, and I will admit, for a singular fact, I do know that if we were to try and, what is that called? We were actually trying to go in, the game would say that we do not have enough players on the roster. So you cannot just straight up release players, unfortunately. So I'm actually going to redo this franchise and try a different method. All right, this, I believe, is going to be the best chance to try and do this after all the attempts we made. Hey, what is it? Math, help. But I downloaded a roster that was, I think, the only 99 overall roster on last gen. Apparently, we're an 86 overall, but obviously, you can see here that the entire offensive line are X Factor 99 overalls. Fields is a 99 overall. Every other skill position player outside of Tyreek Hill is trash. This makes him basically, outside of Fields, the only option to throw to. And of course, the defense is also 99 overalls. The devs don't actually matter, at least unless they changed it, which I don't think they would have, which will, I mean, I guess test. You can make the argument that having a 99 overall defense actually hurts Tyreek Hill's chance, because obviously if you lock down every time, 2 or 3 touchdowns, and, you know, maybe the team starts to run the ball more, but EA doesn't work that way, and the reason why I know that is because whenever we do a 0 overall rebuild, the first season we lose by 100 or whatever, which obviously, if you're up by 50 as a team, you're not going to keep pouring it on. So the fact that, you know, each team isn't rushing for 300-400 yards on us, yet they are passing a lot, proves that the game, at least in Sim, will just throw the ball until, you know, the end of time. But we'll find out. This is the last chance to try and do this thing. And if it doesn't work, well, I give up, simply put. I'm going to put him in the slot receiver number 1 spot as well, which I believe is what you're supposed to do, right? I mean, I suppose just being on the field. I don't know, actually. Because if you're slot 1, I think you're always on the field. As long as you're number 1 and slot 1, you're always on the field. And his catching didn't save. This game is so buggy. Like, you want some proof? I mean, you're like, yeah, we really need proof that the game's buggy. This is why I'll never do draft classes. Look at this. You see this? Look at that. Look at the overalls on the right. 74, 83, 75. If I save this, we'll save it. He is an 84 overall. And the problem with that is his ratings didn't save. They just didn't save. And as you can see, we're back in here. All of them are up. 87. You want to see something crazy? Watch this. Whoa! The numbers are rising despite the fact that they're already 99. You literally have to multi-time it. You have to do it multiple times just to get it to stick. So bad, dude. It's so bad. Of course, I'm going to release him because, you know, I want my X Factor to start. But let's find out. Let's test it. Let's see what it is. We have the Chiefs offense. You know, let's just do it. And we go 16-1. We actually lost the game to who? We already just got spoiled, probably. I didn't see it, but let's be honest. You guys are a little quicker with that than me, so you probably did see it. The Cardinals are the winners. The spoiler's on the right. Did he do it? Okay. That is very close. That is extremely close. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not expect to actually be able to do this. 2,806 yards with 31 touchdowns. I would assume Fields is still going to be MVP, but we'll see. And yo! Mahomes still, well, to be fair, I suppose Fields only had Tyreek Hill, but Mahomes still wins MVP. How is that possible? 58, 69, 54. And I guess he did more touchdowns, slightly less yards. This is illegal. To be fair, I forgot. This roster had 99 overall receivers already, and I may have sent them over to the Chiefs. That's my bad. Not that that's really, you know, even matters, because once again, this was about can we get a 1,000-yard or 3,000-yard receiver, not can Mahomes make us feel bad. You know, we already know the answer to that one. That is, yes, he can. And I'm trying to find us because Akeem Hicks was number 2 on MVP. This man put up some numbers. Oh my god. Well, we don't really need to do like can a defender get 50 sacks, can we? Or do we? Because, yeah, Akeem Hicks did a thing. Oh my god. What is the highest outside of him? Well, besides his teammates, obviously, as you will. Oh my lord, 49. I don't even think about it. We're going to be in the Super Bowl, aren't we? And we are going to win it. The Super Bowl is won. Shocker. All right, let's find out the truth. You see a lot of number 1s except for the rush yards per carry. And oh my god, he's done it. He's done it. So is Fields, to be fair. 66-39. Absolutely nuts. Look at the rushing yards. Barely over 1 yard per carry. And then look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful numbers. And I don't imagine he'll win MVP. I assume it's going to go to Fields. But look at that. Look at that. That is insane. And no, it was. He won MVP. He did it. I kind of wish he was on the Chiefs, but hey, he still did it. Unbelievable stuff. And let's see if they can win back-to-back. Available salary cap negative 100 mil. Thankfully, we turned the salary cap off. Come on, that's my old sniping days. I used to snipe on Ultimate Team before it was cool. Obviously, everyone sniped, but you know what I mean. And hey, we lose. Okay, that's about that. But yes, it is doable. And it almost happened twice. I kind of wish that I would have done like Calvin or someone really cool like Randy Moss. The only reason why I say that is because it's better for clickbait. I mean, what? But yeah, of course, we were able to do that. If you guys want to see another scenario like this, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe we could do, can a running back get 5,000 total yards? So far, I've seen many times now that a lot of the running backs get 3,000. So if the average for a receiver is like, the average high for a receiver is like 1,700 yards, and we can get a guy to 3,000, surely we can stretch 30,000 to 5,000, right? We are just getting nutso out here. But yeah, let's take a look actually to see like the Panthers. So 1,600 yards for McCaffrey rushing, 1,000 receiving. So not quite as much as I'd expect, but 2,600 nevertheless. 1,200 rushing for 1,100 receiving. Definitely lower numbers once again than I would have expected. I know the Browns do split quite a bit, but almost 2,000 rushing for Chubb. No receiving, but maybe you rock Chubb and then get his receiving ratings up, put him in the Panthers or the Saints scheme, and who knows. But I think it's doable. It might be doable. Once again, probably not needing to do one for defense. So the sack totals, yeah, that already was done. Actually, I wonder to see if it happened again. And, I mean, kinda. Akeem Hicks with 41 sacks. Can't really do it for picks. I mean, no matter what the coverage is, no matter what ratings you have, it's just not something that's very doable. Because, for one, there's so many other players that can get picks. There's like 7 players on the field at all times that can intercept the ball. Even D-linemen, if you want to count it. Whereas for pass rushers, it's traditionally 3 to 4 guys, right? So, I mean, oh, look at JJ. JJ Watt actually just like, I don't need all of these great players. But yeah, I mean, you could probably try 7,000 passing yards, maybe more. I mean, maybe 8,000. I think we can maybe make 2 more experiments out of this. It'd be insane to see. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see something like that. If you have another idea for something you've always wanted to see in Madden for Sim, see what's physically possible. Obviously, it's not very realistic, but I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Even in a user league, there's a very good chance if you just cheese Tyreek Hill on streaks, you could get close to 3K, especially in a non-online league. But yeah, the way we did it, probably not super realistic, but it worked. It happened. You know, we lowered the ratings, but yeah, I mean, it happened because he was basically the only guy to throw to. And then, of course, Fields, even if he's not a 99 overall, goes off in Sim all the time. I want to get some more career simulations going, or career re-simulations if it's an older player that, you know, didn't get their chance. And then maybe some blast in the past players. So let me know all those in the comment section below. What team you want to see rebuilt next? If you have a rebuild challenge idea, I'm always looking for ideas. I have a lot of them. I just don't always do them because I'm like, maybe, you know. But if I see someone with an idea and there's like 70 likes or something, I'm like, oh, maybe they actually do want to see that. But yeah, pretty much that's it. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!